Welcome back into another quick episode of the Spaceman 2.0 Crypto Predictive Programming Show, here to help you grow in the knowledge and wisdom of truth, and the truth will set you free. Okay, with that being said, look at this. This might not make sense, but look at this. 5 easy pieces on channel 281. Okay, that's the 70s. The 80s channel, the border. Okay, interesting. What's the common denominator? The 90s. 1983, as good as it gets. Who else is in there in 1980 or two? Next page, 2000. The pledge. So we have 5 easy pieces. Who's in it? Jack Nicholson from the 70s. The border. Who's in it? Jack Nicholson from the 80s. As good as it gets. Who's in it? Jack Nicholson from the 90s. The pledge. Who's in it? Jack Nicholson from 2001. Okay, so we have these 4. Usually people put on a movie with the same actor, one after the other on the same channel, not on 4 different channels right after the other. So because of this, I thought it peculiar, and I paid close attention to this. And I said, okay, what's the common denominator? Jack Nicholson. So let's see what Jack Nicholson has to say about crypto. So I figured, hey, right off the bat, I just did this now. Let's type this in to the gematria calculator and see what it says. X marks the spot. Okay. X what? So we'll just scroll down. Priory of Zion. Interesting. But what do we have down in the English gematria? Jared Kushner. Who's he following around now? Trump. He's actually Trump's son-in-law, I believe. Ripple. XRP. XRP Ripple. Jim Parsons, who's on the Big Bang, who's probably Jack Parsons' relative there with the NASA and all that. And what do we have there? XRP Moons. Interesting how we have continuous XRP. And I wonder who Donald Marshall is, but we'll look at that another day. Tree of Life, my favorite teachings. But XRP Moons. XRP Ripple. Ripple XRP and Kushner, and he's around these days. So why would 4 movies be on in a row at the same time, with the same actor? What's the point in that? Maybe to get a point across to us who are paying attention to these small hidden secrets hidden in plain sight. So with that being said, for those who are a little bit unsure about my superbulous findings of Jack Nicholson just happens to be in 4 movies and different channels in a row. Oh, what's this guy talking about? And it comes up with gematria, Ripple XRP, XRP Ripple, and XRP Moons. And remember Donald Marshall down there, but we'll get into that later on. So what can this mean? Well, let's just take a closer look to those who want more scientific research done. So who better to get clarification of Ripple XRP and whoever else is helping them from the Federal Reserve, FRBservices.org. So as we look down on their page, we're going to go to FedNow service. And I did this once before, but I'll just do it again a little bit more clearly. And participants and service providers. Okay, so it comes up here, FedNow service participants and providers. And I'll just scroll down, see what we have to look. So the list reflects the routing transit numbers of financial institutions participating in FedNow service. And okay, so it talks about that. And what are we going to look up? Settlement agents and liquidity providers. All right. because we don't need participating financial institutions, but we can look at them as well. But we'll start with the settlement agents and liquidity providers. So I tapped on those and I downloaded it. So here's a bunch of financial services being used. Okay. Some of them you might know, but these are now FedNow service settlement agents and liquidity providers. Okay, so you got some banks there that we all know about. Sorry if this is boring, but let's get on into now, who are these guys? Okay, these are FedNow service certified service providers. So service providers, okay, we got some banks, BYN Mellon, but we got ACI Worldwide, we got CGI, we got Finastra, FIS, Fiserv. What are these guys? Payment providers, okay? And we got, what do we got right there? Metallicus, right there on FedNow. FedNow service providers and Volante, Temenos. Now, I just looked up. Jack Nicholson comes out Ripple XRP. Well, you don't see Ripple here. Maybe yes you do. You just don't see it because it's hidden in plain sight. So let's look up some of these connecting links here. Okay, we'll go to, let's say, Finastra. Let's try that one. So I type in finastra.com and what comes up with Ripple? Ripple to bring blockchain technology to Finastra's banking customers. Okay, so who is Fiserv? What do they have to say? So I type in Fiserv and Ripple, and what does it say? Fiserv and Ripple have established connections through various partnerships and integrations. Fiserv, a global leader in payments technology, has enabled consumers to share data on their site crypto asset holdings, including XRP, with their financial institutions and fintech apps. And what else does it say? Ripple, a provider of cross-border payment solutions, has indirect ties to many FedNow service providers, including Fiserv. So it even says it right there. So what's another one? Visa. So let's type in Visa and Ripple, and what do you see? They do have a partnership. Had complex relationships over the years, had faced issues with some system outages. Okay, so since Visa has faced system outages and transaction efficiency, in contrast, Ripple's technology, particularly its XRP token, offers fast and more reliable cross-border payments. Okay, so they're looking at more reliable cross-border payments using Ripple technology. Visa is using Ripple technology. And who is Volante Technologies right there? Well, Volante and Ripple partnership. Volante Technologies, a financial technology company, has partnered with Ripple to provide XRP settlement for its customers since 2015. Okay, if you want to read that, go look it up. Do your own research. This is not financial advice, by the way. Brave is a wonderful web browser. Keeps you from looking at ads and all this other stuff too. Saves you a lot of time. So we'll do another one. What's that one? Sorry if it's coming in. Okay, Temenos. Okay, what's Temenos? I don't know these names. Let's check it out. Could Temenos be connected with Ripple? So indirectly, all these companies are Ripple, right? The term tenemos in Spanish for we have. So, Tenor and Ripple. It's under Tenor. Tenemos, T24 software by Arab Tunisan Bank. Utilizes Ripple agnostic ledger technology and used by over 700 banks globally. So again, this is not financial advice, but this is just what I see hidden in plain sight. So your homework is to go check out Metallicus, okay? Type that in, Metallicus, and see what's going on with that company. If they're similar maybe to Ripple. So with that being said, this is Spaceman 2.0 with the Crypto Predictive Programming Show to help you grow in the knowledge and wisdom of truth, and the truth will set you free. So with that being said, may you do your own research. This is not financial advice. Once again, Spaceman 2.0, and